But growth for growth's sake is not the way to go. Planned growth, strategic growth, on purpose growth is the way to go. That is a roadmap, a framework, however you want to say it, to manage our future growth in the future. And I just love the fact that we are heading in the right direction, as we have been for a long time. I will tell them that Sachse is a unique place, very small community. You may not think that looking on a map, 30,000 people, how small is that? But I consider Sachse much like a West Texas town. And one of the great things about being mayor of this community is that I do feel like I know almost everybody. And that is unique in the Metroplex. The people that work on our sewer pipes, the people that work on our water lines, the people that pick up our trash, the people that are out on the street when it's cold and rainy or hot and sunny, directing our traffic, those people we love to celebrate here in Sachse, because we know without them, everything else we've talked about wouldn't really matter, because they wouldn't be going on. We couldn't even talk about them because the great people that we have. If your toilet flushes, if your water faucet comes on, if your trash is picked up and you call 911, hopefully you want to do that, or if you just call police and fire in general, and they come, we typically never hear from you. And that's a good thing, by the way. And because all those things are working, but none of those things are magic. All those things don't happen without great people leading the way. That leadership comes from the top. And we're going to treat, whether you live here, whether you don't live here, we're going to treat you with respect.
My labor started at 6 in the morning, and I didn't think anything of it because my first experience with my first son took like a whole day. And just like, I'll labor at home, because once you're at the hospital, they just don't do much. You just have to labor there too. So I was like, I'll stay at home with my son, labor it through. When it gets closer to time, we'll go. And from 6 a.m. to 9, it just progressed so fast, and I didn't think anything of it. And then as soon as my water broke, I just knew like it was go time. Like we were not gonna make it to the hospital. He insisted to drive there, and I was like, no. And he's like, oh, what do we do? What's plan B? Call 911.
I was really surprised how quick the crew showed up. In literally, I think under 2 minutes, they were on my door.
They were there within like 2 minutes. The ambulance, fire truck, I think paramedics, everybody like barged in through the door. I knew that they were gonna help take care of me, that I was in good hands. And I felt very secure. Their calmness just rubbed off on me, kept me calm through my whole labor experience. And, I could have been upset. I could have been angry, mad. At that time, anything could have happened. I could have, my reaction could have upset the baby. And then, you hear stories of like babies not making it because the mom was upset, or like, the labor didn't go as smoothly. But looking at their face, being calm, seeing them calm, made me calm. And then I was able to like breathe through everything and listen to my body as well, and know when to push and when to, deliver the baby.
Your level of gratitude and appreciation for the city official, city employees, like, police, fire, EMTs, everybody in general, like they're a collective team. Everybody plays their part as one collective piece, right?
My view definitely has shifted. I see them, like you mentioned, like in a heroic way. First responders, they definitely are heroes in our eyes. I definitely feel more safe after this experience, for sure.
Somebody that is trained and built is going to take over. So that sigh of relief for me.
I just felt like all the pain went away, like anything that I was like nervous about or afraid, everything just, went away.
We have always been rated in the top 20 safest cities in Texas, sometimes in the top 10.
Our responsibility is to go out into the public and build partnerships and trust with not only the community members, but also the businesses and the business owners. So we're not just enforcing the law. We're not just arresting people or writing citations. We go out to try to build actual relationships with the community members.
The awards that we received from Mothers Against Drunk Driving, it was such an honor because where we get out there every day and we are actively trying to put offenders in jail that could potentially hurt our citizens. It's not a testament to just us, it's a testament to the city of Sachse, and that we're putting serving them and making sure that their community is safe.
It felt good to receive that recognition. It made me know that I'm out there making a difference. And again,
Serving with a purpose, right?
yeah, exactly. And we're shining a light on the agency and the city that we work for. We try to build trust. So the big thing about being community service oriented, we both like, if you're playing basketball, we might stop out and play basketball with you. That just helps build trust and relationships with the community.
Stopping one drunk driver could be saving multiple lives. There's a snowball effect when a drunk driver hurts someone or kills somebody. It's not just the deceased, it's their families, the suspects' families. There's people that are going to grow up without fathers, brothers, sisters, husbands, wives, and those aren't things that we can take back. So the overall approach for like DWI enforcement, keeping the community safe, is so children can get out and they can walk on our streets and feel safe. So people can, commute around our communities in their own personal vehicles and not feel like that they're in danger in any way. We're trying to be proactive and take those offenders off the streets, not only so they don't create victims, but so they're not victims of themselves.
Same thing if we see somebody's door on their house left open. We try to educate people.
A lot of it is educating people about crime prevention.
Yes.
To your point. So they don't become victims of crime within our community, because a lot of what we do is teaching so they don't become victims themselves.
The satisfaction that we get from being able to start that call of an assault and finishing with the offender behind bars is just, I can't describe it. Like you're actually helping people.
And being able to go out there, and when you're able to solve a crime, or you're able to be someone's who they come to in their time of crisis, and being able to help that individual, there's nothing like it.
You could not ask for a safer community. I have never heard our employees complain about having to go after hours and fix something, because that's they know that that's their duty, their mission, why they are here. Sachse is in that life cycle of our city to where we don't have a lot of room physically to grow. So it's even more important to have a comp plan that addresses that. None of that is accident. It's all going to be on purpose.
Every time we opened a new location, we would hear from a lot of people in and around this area, Sachse and Garland and some of the other neighboring cities. So we knew that we wanted to have a presence out here. We took a brief tour around the city, saw that there was a lot of new construction, a lot of exciting things going on. And, we really liked the location. It felt more like a partnership with the city of Sachse. They really helped expedite some of the issues that can sometimes get bogged down while opening a restaurant during the permitting process. The city of Sachse is fantastic to work with. The entire staff, all the council members and the mayor and staff and directors, everybody was so inviting and welcoming from the very first conversation that we had. They showed us that they were excited to have us here. And so we felt very welcomed by them. I knew then and there that we had made the right decision to come to the city of Sachse. Almost every time that I was here, somebody from the city would be popping by just to check on progress, just to see how things were going and to offer, support in any way. So that was always very helpful. That's not the kind of support that you get from some of the other cities that we've opened in, So it was a refreshing change.
You have to have a plan to make sure you get that right, because really you only get one chance to get it right, and we have the tools and the staff in place to do that, and that's very, very exciting. It's definitely going to be a challenge.
Well, I remember when I first started out here with my grandson, when he lived here, I come down Murphy Road, and that was just a gravel road. They've improved it so much now, and it's grown. I mean, this little town has grown quite a bit.
It's a nice little town. It's kind of interesting since I've been here to watch what's been built and filled in the few years I've been here.
Yeah.
I mean, there's places out here on 78 when I got here were still fields with grain crops in it. Now they're full of houses.
I retired about 20-something years ago, and I had nothing to do. And then I came in one day and I said, I need something to do. And I just drove around till I found this place.
I needed something to do to get out of the house. I just can't sit at the house all day and do nothing. So I come over here and twiddle my thumbs and do nothing.
I look forward to coming every day, not knowing what we're going to do, of course, but I enjoy coming here, really do. And I think it helps my whole body get up out of the bed and do something. At my age, it means a lot. First time I've ever been chosen for anything like that. I was glad. I was very happy with it. Yeah, I liked it very much. And I think the prom went over great. But everybody's so friendly in here. You know, you walk in the door and you feel wanted and liked. I like that very much.
Our public safety has done a great job this past year. We have an award-winning police and fire department. Our fire department has been nationally recognized for the last few years, and we continue to be a leader in the fire and EMS services. And my understanding is that only the top 10% of the police departments in the whole state can say that. And we have that right here in Sachse.
We are normal, everyday people. We're just like them. We go home to our families, to our kids. We watch TV, we eat dinner just like everybody else. But we are here for them, and we're their next door neighbor. So when they come up and thank you for it, it just like, okay, that's why I do this.
For us, it could be just another day, and for them, we've changed their world. It's not about getting out there and writing a bunch of tickets or something like that. It's about making a difference in these people's lives.
How can we help make Sachse a better community? And there are so many different ways to do that. Investing in people are the best thing you can do. Every employee that's here, every council person that's here cares about this community. The amount of lives that we impact every day, you can't measure that. And because of that, I know that going forward, as excited as I am about what we've accomplished these past 10, 15, 20 years, is what we're going to accomplish in the future. Because we have the benefit of experience from the past to say what works and what doesn't work. What excites me the most is that success with the people and the leadership we have here is going to continue. And I cannot wait to see it happen. And I say that all the time, by the way, Sachse is not just the lines on a map. It's a true community.